Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to part number 6 of our Terraria Skyblock Let's Play. In the last episode, we made a lot of progress. We killed the King Slime, we killed the Eye Cthulhu twice, and we got a placeable Crimson Altar, which has unlocked a whole bunch more progression. Now, since the last episode, I've spent a few more hours just grinding. I've been trying to expand our jungle platform farther, and through doing that, I'm now up to 9 jungle grass seeds. I have been killing slimes in the underground layer to get more stone and dirt for biome building. And in the process, I keep getting more and more of these different noise items to change your herd sound. My accessories chest is going to be full of them. And by sitting in the cavern layer for a while, I got a bunch more life crystals. They were dropping like nuts last night, so now we have 400 life. I wasn't actually intending on getting max life last night. That was not my goal. I was just trying to get a few more items for the episode, and I was planning that we would probably build a cavern farm real quick, and that would finish it off. But I'm not going to complain about max life sooner. Now, to start off the episode, we are going to go ahead and... I'm going to put on my extendo grip. We're going to update our coin counter here for the sub count. Ouch. I might still need a platform to reach the middle, aren't I? We did pass 600 subscribers, so thank you so much. That was a nice belated birthday present. I think we hit that the day after my birthday. I think it was on the 8th we hit it. So thank you for the continued growth. As of right now, we are, I think... Oh, God, Oh, I took the cloud off, that's why. Okay, let's switch this for the shackle. That's why I'm struggling so much. So, thank you so much for all the support. We're at 621 today. Let's go ahead and go grab my piggy bank. I need a money trough very badly. That will save me time down the line. Okay. We're almost up to 3 platinum from all this time I've spent just killing shit. Which is nice. Usually I do not have this much money this early in the game. I am clicking every wrong spot imaginable, but that's fine. Because we are in good shape right now. There we go. 621 silver coins for 621 subscribers. We'll put the 600 monument on here too. There we go. Continuing to move upward. It's a pretty good feeling, I can't lie. So, let's see, what do I want to start with today? We're gonna head over to the Shimmer here in a moment to do a couple of things. Put my money away. So somebody told me in the comments that I can shimmer the slime gun, and I think I know what it does, because I think it's an item I saw my friend Logan using in our other world recently, but I'm not positive, so we're going to take that. I also want to go throw one of these life crystals into the shimmer right off the bat. I think I already threw a mana crystal in, but we'll make another one just in case I didn't. I believe I did that when I first discovered the shimmer. I know I threw a fruit in there. Oh, wait, forgot something else. Where is it? Hat. I killed a traveling merchant so I can get the peddler's hat, so we can, what's it called, like the peddler's satchel, I think is what you get from the Shimmer, and it permanently expands his selling inventory. So we might as well get that ready. Wait, what do you have? Are those grass seeds or are they jungle grass seeds? Just grass. Okay. Less exciting. I want more jungle grass. But we'll take what we can get. Okay, we'll put the shackle back on. I am trying to figure out how I can get certain items without doing a lot of fishing. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to get the egglet without fishing. If you can. Oh, actually, the skeleton merchant should sell it, shouldn't he? I just remember that. He does sell it on occasion. Okay, wait, that one's covered. The Hermes boots, I can't believe it. I have killed... let's see, where are mimics? No, game, don't lag on me. Mimics. I've killed 22 of these suckers already. Not a single one has dropped Hermes boots. I actually went to the wiki last night to see if I was nuts. I'm like, we're getting all this gold chest loot. Do they just not actually give Hermes boots? They do. It's the same drop chance as everything else that I've gotten at least 2 of. But they just don't want to drop yet. Okay. Okay, peddler's hat. You're first. We'll throw the slam gun in. Okay, there's the... What is it? Peddler's satchel. I'm right. Yep. Okay. There, okay, yeah, the shimmer gun. So, squirts an enchanted stream of shimmer. Okay, yep, that's kind of what I thought it is. So you can just shimmer stuff on the go. Does that mean, can you shimmer items? Let me check. Nope, items on the ground you can't shimmer. I know you can shimmer the NPCs, though. My friend was doing a lot of that the other day in our world. So we'll shimmer a life crystal here. I believe we already shimmered the mana crystal, but I will. Oh, damn it, slime. Oh, no, oh, damn it. Well, we did the most important thing. I'm pretty sure we did the mana crystal before. I'm not walking all the way back there right now. Okay. Let's just try this. Let me shimmer the guide. Oh. Yep, and then can I shimmer you back? Yep, okay. Yeah, that's what that does. Kinda thought so. Can I shimmer the bunny then? Yep. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, that can. Well, it's not really a weapon, is it? Well, I guess it's a tool. Kind of. I'm going there. Also, somebody said if I place a kite, there's a buff, and I've been meaning to test this out. Place it on the roof for now. Or can be placed. Kite. Slightly increased movement, mining, and placement speed. Interesting. I don't know why it didn't let me place it there. Am I doing it wrong? I'm not sure what I did place it onto. Platform? Huh, I'd experiment with that later. Well, it does give a buff, so that's kind of neat. Alright. So one thing I did off camera, when I did extend the platform all the way to the left side of the world. So now we have a sky platform from the left edge to the right edge. And I got over 200 fallen stars in one night running on that platform. It was one of those nights where fallen stars just fall constantly. I didn't even have time to run across the whole map. I started like a third of the way to the night. I walked to the left side and then started going back to the right side. Only made it like 2/3 of the way across the map going the other way. And over 200 fallen stars in one night, which is very impressive. And apologies that my phone just went off. I gotta mute that sucker. So I think that's worth celebrating, isn't it? We might be able to get, if we can get meteorite. I'm thinking I want to craft a star cannon. That is my thought process as of right now. I think the star cannon for the final part of the Skeletron fight and then eventually Wall of Flesh will be very, very beneficial. Okay, I'm going to put life crystals. Let's see, where do I usually put them? I might as well put them in materials, I guess. Eventually I'm going to need to make heart lanterns. In fact, we have the resource. We could make some right now. And because I'm thinking about it, we'll make one to go slap in the arena when we walk by it. So today, I want to get started. I want to place a bunch of dirt that'll become the basis for our crimson. And then I want to start working on the underground jungle. I'm thinking right now, I want the crimson to be somewhere over here. The underground jungle, I want, I think, over in this area. The thing I'm a little bit nervous about is that I don't want to build any biomes that can be corrupted in this central area, because I think, and I wanted to use the wiki to confirm, and the wiki didn't tell anything about Skyblock. I think the hard mode V still generates. And so if I put like a jungle here and the crimson spawns on this side, it's going to get nuked in hard mode. And I do not want to do that. And so we have a large world. We have a lot of space to work with. Why not just go slap it out here? It's not that long to go on the roller skates out there, and eventually we'll build a rail and a teleporter or something to go even faster. So I think it's manageable. And I gotta admit, the large world, after all the feedback after the first episode was like, do not use a large world, you're gonna hate this, it's gonna be the worst thing ever. I actually am managing it pretty well so far. I don't mind it a ton. Let's see. Okay, the heart lantern doesn't make it all the way to the edge. That's a bummer. I'll have to change that at some point. I could burn them up now, but I want to save heart lanterns for other arenas, and we're not fighting a whole lot in this arena at the moment. So let's head over to the right, though, and we're going to start building the basis for the crimson. What we're going to start by mainly doing is I'm going to make a kind of a gridded dirt structure that's just very good for letting as many tiles of crimson grass grow as possible. That's the ideal thing, because we need lots and lots of crimson tiles for it to count. And because I can't get crimstone very easily, I don't think I can get it at all in pre-hard mode, we gotta make the most of what we can do here. Then I do want to leave a little bit of a platform next to it, though, so the vicious mushrooms can start growing, because I do know we will need a bunch of them. And then we can start working on the jungle. The other thing, I don't think I'm... Oh, I got distracted, maybe by my phone going off. I was gonna say, I farmed when I was making the sky platform. I farmed a bunch of Goblin Scouts when I was by the left ocean, and I have enough stuff to make the battle standard. So we are going to do the Goblins, I hope, in this episode. Should we go, like, right around here somewhere? Maybe a little bit closer in. I guess I do like my evil being quite far out, don't I? Let's go a little bit further over and we'll drop down. I'm aware that doing this at night is not ideal. Oh, God. Let's do this. I do need to spend a bunch of time building NPC houses, and I don't know when I'm going to do that just yet. No. Oh, that was close. So we'll go a little ways down from the sky platform. I want the platform generally, I can't speak, to be a pretty safe spot for me to walk and not worry about mobs murdering me. So I'm trying to lower the biome areas quite a bit from there. I want that to just be our nice, safe way to walk around the map. Is this a good spot for the Crimson? Is this far enough down? Maybe a little bit more. Hard mode will have to build an underground Crimson. But again, some of that... I just don't need it right now, so I don't want to spend time on it, and I also just don't want to have any risk that I build a Crimson area and then the hollow spawns on top of it. Because, man, would that be devastatingly annoying. Okay, let's put the extendo grip back on. How far can I place downward from here? Like that. Okay, let's... Can that pet go away? Where's my pet? Go away. The highball's nice, but it's very annoying in a situation like this. Nope, I placed that wrong. How much of this do I want? I need enough that I can guarantee this is gonna be plenty. How many layers tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I think that's enough. Let's see, how far can I place this way? Oh, a long ways. That's nice. Okay. Extendo grip is very helpful here. So yeah, the idea what I'm doing here is the grass needs to be exposed to air for it to grow. So I'm just making this grid structure. So that way the crimson grass can just grow all throughout this and very quickly become a crimson biome. That is the entire objective here. Somebody in the comments in the last episode did suggest doing this structure, which was very nice to see somebody was on the same page as me, because I've been thinking this was how I was going to do this, and maybe when I'm building the jungle farm, I might do a small area like that in the jungle to get jungle enemies to start spawning. I don't want the actual jungle to look like this, because I want a lot of platforms where jungle spores can spawn in pre-hard mode, and when we get into hard mode and kill a mech, I want life fruits to be able to spawn. I want to just get that farm designed now and not worry about it later. And if I can make that farm into a nice arena for Plant Terra, or at least Queen Bee, that'll be a nice bonus out of it. That's kind of how I did it in my 1.3 expert series. I made a big jungle farm in pre-hard mode. And it kind of carried me in hard mode. It ended up being where I got all my life fruit, or at least most of them. And I think I did at least once fight Plant Terra in that thing. I should put some torches in here, shouldn't I? Because it is very, very dark. Not that it needs to be lit up, but it is kind of annoying that it's not. Can we reach somewhere in here? Anywhere? Just gotta go like right there, don't we? I want to be able to at least see where the grass is going. And I just realized I probably should start placing the grass seeds before I get any farther away. Otherwise, we will not be able to do very well. Okay, there's a crimson seed there. Okay, we'll start growing the grass from those points. How far do I want to extend the sucker out? Probably something like this. Again, doing this at night was not my best decision. If it wouldn't take so long to run back to base, I also have been meaning to go check at the base. the NPCs, I'm aware that there's probably something post-Eye of Cthulhu that I was supposed to unlock. And when I checked the NPCs at the end of the last episode, they weren't selling anything new. And so I know there's something waiting, and I think it's probably sold at night. So at some point in the episode, I do need to stop at base, and we gotta see, what am I unlocking now? Whatever it is, it's gonna be useful, I'm sure. Hopefully. I like how they've done Skyblock, that killing different bosses, though, just immediately unlocks different progression tools. And I think some of it's probably also just base game stuff I might be forgetting about. Or new content they added specifically in the update. I mean, 1.4.5 is a very, very large update. And I'm still kind of surprised they didn't call it 1.5. I mean, 1.3.6 getting upgraded to 1.4, I called that, I think, like 6 to 8 months before it was made official with the trailer. And I was sure for a while they were going to do that here. My working theory as to why they didn't, why 1.4.5 is not 1.5. I think logic feels pretty strongly that they wouldn't look very good if after hyping up Journey's End, they ended up doing another full major version update. It just seems a little bit hypocritical. So that's my guess as to why they did it that way. Oh, look at that grass spread already. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. Oh, it's gonna spread fast. Yeah, that's why I think they did it that way. They just didn't want to look like hypocrites for having Journey's End and be like, oh, 1.5. I mean, they had a lot of final updates before that, but none of them were quite titled like Journey's End were. Oh my god, that grass is going nuts now. We're gonna have Crimson music in no time. And if I'm not cautious, we're gonna have Crimson mobs in no time. The big thing is going to be then, after I get this main grassy area, I got to extend platforms out to the side. And that's going to be the basis of where we have running area to fight mobs, to fight the brain, and farm lots and lots of vicious mushrooms. It's kind of fun getting to build everything from scratch. I just wish I had more time to sit here and make everything look pretty. I don't. That's kind of why I'm kicking the can down the road on my NPC houses right now, though, is I could spend a whole episode... I could spend like a whole 4 or 5 hour session building houses right now to make them look pretty with the blocks I have. But I just don't have that kind of time available for that. Hopefully, eventually, I can get that kind of time to work with. Okay, we're gonna just bridge out like this for now. And this section is going to kind of be like how I did the jungle. How many blocks out am I going? It'd be nice if it can be at least somewhat symmetrical. Do I have a ruler? I do. It's built in now, I think. Okay, that's 34 blocks so far. Should we make it 50? Let's just set aside 16 more dirt. That's 17. I can count. I can let the game count for me and I still can't count. I'm brilliant, aren't I? Make sure I get the right width on this sucker. I bet we're gonna turn around though and be chased by a crimson mob real quick. Even worse, a demon eye. Demon eye, I don't like you. It's almost morning at least, so the spawns will be limited. There's a zombie. Okay, we're gonna put a crimson seed right here. In the middle, so we can start growing around. Then we're gonna do kind of something, same deal. So this will be 2 blocks for later. Now let's count off 50 dirt. Demonite, no. Where's Abigail? Yep, here's where mobs become a little bit of an issue. I'm gonna need one of my zombie banners real fast. But I don't think it matters that much, because this will be Crimson shortly, and zombies will be far from the biggest problem here, won't they? Okay, ruler, get out of my face now. You're annoying. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be on its own, if it's gonna be quite enough tiles to activate as a Crimson. I might... Either way, I'm probably going to end up layering this farm more and do a platform down and do another layer of dirt, something like that. So I will get lots of crimson tiles to work with as I try to farm vicious mushrooms. Because every brain we want to fight, we will have to do the manual way, unfortunately. Which, I guess, that's part of the grind, isn't it? You get to do it the old-fashioned way. When I started playing Terraria, I almost never broke orbs. I always made the Eater of Worlds summon, and then once I started playing on PC more, I switched to only using orbs whenever possible. Get a taste of the old days. Yeah, alright. We'll leave that open so the grass can spread faster. Okay. Goodbye for now, Crimson area. I think we've done what we need to do here. Or maybe, let's put a torch on the end so we at least have a little bit of light. A bit of light is always appreciated, isn't it? Do it there, too. I'm just trying not to block too many spawnable tiles. Like... Oh! Our first Crimson mobs. Hello! You have 200 health. That's a lot. And blood butchers. It takes them out okay. We're gonna get our first vertebrae out of this. Oh, we got... There's the music. We got a Crimson, everybody! Okay, now we're cooking. Perfect. Okay. Well, that is helpful. We're making progress. Let's head back to base now, then we'll let the Crimson continue to spread over there. Put the vertebrae down in the materials chest so I can quick stack to it. Another shackle. Yep. Okay. You selling anything that I missed earlier? No. And I can sell that to you while I'm talking to you. Howard, do you have anything that I missed? No. The Dryad, I'm pretty sure I just spoke to her a bit, I guess. That's fine. Okay. I need to craft more mud for the jungle now. And then we can start our process of growing an underground jungle. One thing I'm a little bit undecided on for the jungle here, and I'm going back and forth. If I want, like, 2 different jungle areas underground. If I want one that is for farming life fruit, spores, and having an arena, and then a separate area that's more designed to just be a slaughterhouse, like what this is going to be upgraded to. Because now that we have lava, and conveyor belts, we can kind of just automate a murder machine anytime we want. Now, hornets are going to be a little bit trickier to automate their death, but we can deal with it. We'll make it work somehow. Let's head over, though, to the jungle, and let's at least get something started. I think we'll go just past the Shimmer, because if the V spawns, like, here, the stripe's going to probably be here. I mean, it's possible it goes farther left, but I don't think so. So all I'm trying to think about is what can be corrupted or crimsonified, I guess, and I think when the hollow spawns over the jungle, it doesn't do anything to the jungle, so I'm not too worried about the hollow. It's just the crimson that could be a very big issue for us if I spend a whole bunch of time building a nice jungle, and then we immediately lose it. Let's go down here quickly and see if we can get a few more seeds before we carry on. I do need to build... I think when I started building this, I said I'm not going to use this for my surface jungle pylon. Or for my surface jungle village. Or I guess the pylon either. I might, though, temporarily build a house or two here to do 2 things. 1, I would like to cut back spawn rates because it's very annoying. And B, I would like to put the Dryad somewhere that she actually likes living. And she needs a house. So the jungle... Oh, there's another seed. Perfect. So moving her here might be the move. I'll decide on that later, though. Because I don't need a surface jungle for anything else. I also at some point need to build a mushroom biome on... Kind of, I guess, both above and below ground. I don't know where they're going to be yet. I gotta remind myself if truffle worms spawn in the underground layer or if it's just cavern. I think they spawn in the underground layer, but I'm not positive on that. Because if they spawn in simply the underground layer, I could build... right at surface level a mushroom biome and just go above and below. But I need something on the surface for the sake of the truffle. Okay, we'll go just a little ways past here and we'll rope down. Oh, now's when I'm going to wish I had my mining helmet. Uh-oh, this is going to get dark in a hurry, isn't it? Let's keep it on my second loadout. No. Don't have a shine potion either. Uh-oh. This is gonna be... Oh! Well, we're going back to base anyways, aren't we? Well, let's... One thing I want to do here, before I forget. There's the Goblin Battle Standard. We'll fight them in a little while. After we get the jungle started. Do I have any shine potions by chance? Because that would be the easiest way to do this. No. That's a bummer. Do I have any in my piggy bank by chance? I don't think I do. Nope, but I do have my mining helmet. One thing we're going to do, though, we're going to buy a piggy bank to carry with us, because apparently I don't have one on me. And I don't know why it took me this long to fix that problem, but here we go. I'm trying to think what I all want to make. There's so many things from the jungle I want to craft. It's the big next thing I need. I mean, I want the axe of regrowth for farming trees to make that easier to collect copious amounts of wood. I would like the blade of grass. I think jungle armor, as much as I love it, I believe plat is better by defense. And I think in master mode, given I'm not running any mage weapons, I don't see why I would swap to jungle armor at this stage. Usually jungle armor I kind of speedrun in a Terraria playthrough, and it's good defense, it's a renewable armor early on. And if I happen to have a mage weapon, great. If not, whatever. But in this style of a playthrough, I don't really see it being very beneficial to me. We'll see, though. This definitely doesn't seem to be a seed you would want to run mage on, that's for damn sure. Okay, let's drop down. Down we go. I'm not sure how deep I'm going to take this. Probably well into the cavern layer, though. Here we go. I think this will be good. We're at exactly level 1000, so we're well into the cavern layer here. Quite a ways down the world, just a little deeper than our other cavern farm. And we'll just start bridging out a ways. Should I have some method to my madness? Probably. Am I going to? Meh. So I think this first part of the jungle farm I want to just prioritize areas to get items. I think that's what I want to prioritize here. Oh, jeez. Here they come. Might need to get myself some banners in place real fast here. Oh, I got the damn beetle banner now? Oh my god, I've killed that many of them. Yeah, I've been on kind of a murdering spree, so it's not real shocking that I'm getting these high banners, but yeah, there's a lot of them to get. The spawns down here are going to be obnoxious. Oh, wait, Skeleton Merchant, you're going to help me. Please do not despawn for the rest of the episode. I need you here. I need you to help reduce any spawns you can. Okay, what are you selling? Please sell an egglet. Nope, nothing I need. Just the same stuff you always sell. Thanks, bud, you're so helpful. Ow. Stop it. Oh, autoplace went nuts. That's what it was doing. That's why it was acting up on us. Okay. So what am I doing right here? Well, it's gonna be a twofer. We need a spot to stand off the ground a little ways. I want a campfire. But I also very much want to get a couple of banners down, like a cave bat banner, a skeleton banner. Who else might be a problem? Black slimes right now are a problem, so we'll do that. The jungle bats will be a problem eventually, so we'll get their banner placed. Salamander and Shelly, I don't know if they're gonna spawn down here very much. Got a mother slime banner, might as well use it, right? There we go. At least a start. Anything to just make the spawn rates a little more bearable down here. Okay, we're gonna place the first 2 jungle grass seeds there. I don't know how much of my jungle grass I want to burn up right away. Okay. It'd be kind of nice if I had rich mahogany to do the platforms to keep it all very jungly themed, but we'll work with what we have. I know I have a bunch of mahogany at the base, but it's all quick stack now, isn't it? Okay. Torch. Like that. No! Oh, that was close. I was about to say, maybe we are gonna go get ourselves some mahogany. Oh, there's a gold worm if I can get it. Come on. Did I get another bone pickaxe? Seriously? What is that luck? Okay, we got a gold worm now. Stop killing me, please. Oh, the black slime. Oh, that Slunker potion reminded me. Earlier, I was working on... what was it again? I was trying to craft something. And I went into the crafting workstation, and I wanted to type in B to search up whatever item I was going for. Well, I didn't get into the stupid tab, and I ended up buffing. Didn't really care, because I have so many potions that I just am not using. But I'm like, oh, that's annoying. Wasted a buff. A bunch of buffs. I think I used like an iron skin, a swiftness, which I have a lot of, and then I use some other stuff. Oh, the mimic that had spawned to the left must have despawned. Honestly, with the level of gear I have right now, I'm not mad. We are not real well equipped for mimics. Okay. So this is going to be the start of how I do my jungle. Is a bunch of layered platforms that I can easily walk through. And just keep farming for spores, and then in hard mode, life root. Now, I'm aware this is going to make for a very interesting time trying to farm the jungle mobs themselves, if I want to use it for enemies. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make my automated jungle farm. They can farm hornets. Just because of the fact that they fly, I can't really use conveyors and lava very effectively. I need something else. What I really need is I need a good summoner weapon. It's going to be the most normal area of the map so far, that we're actually going to have a lot of different spawning tiles. Maybe an obnoxious amount. Maybe I'm going to want to put my jungle pile, or a few NPCs down here just to make things back off. Also, the Dart Trap does remind me, if you could get the mechanic pre-Skeletron, I would just take advantage of all of this. Oh, wait, is that Mimic over here? I'm gonna try to kill Mimic. I would try to... what am I saying? I'd wire up some farms with Dart Traps to kill Hornets, but obviously by the time we kill Skeletron, we're gonna already have jungle stuff. We're not gonna just somehow speedrun Skeletron without getting the jungle gear. That makes no sense. So, in terms of progression order, we do need to figure out a jungle solution. Another magic mirror. Why do you insist on just magic mirror, magic mirror, magic mirror? I think this is like my 6th magic mirror now. Oh, well, we can stack them at least. Salamander, I swear, knock it off. Oh, conveyor slime. We do want to kill him. If these salamanders don't quit spawning, I'm going to have to shift to making sure that I have to put up the salamander banner. Okay, if we can do a 3rd layer real quick, and then we gotta head back to the surface. Alright, wait, let's get the jungle growing. Oh, so many mobs. Stop it. It's the problem when you have an area, though, that... When you have a world like this where everything is spawn-proof, you build basically nothing, and instantly you are bombarded. It's a blessing and a curse about Skyblock. I think if you want to build farms in this game, I think making a Skyblock world for farms, though, is probably the move, isn't it? There's so much potential with this. Skyblock seeds are going to be very beneficial. Also, last night I decided... I had heard that the dirtiest block was a guaranteed thing in the Skyblock world, and that it was now super easy to obtain because of the amount of dirt being so limited. Well, I went and I did a bit of farming. Or not farming. I went out and last night in a different world, I went and dug out a Skyblock world. I took out the main island and the Shimmer island. And neither island had the dirtiest block. And it was a medium world, so I mean, it had decent potential. And yeah, nothing. So the idea that Skyblock is guaranteed to get you the dirtiest block is not correct. I believe I think I repeated that lie in the last episode. So note, if you're going to use Skyblock to try to get that rare dirt pet, No. It does not guarantee you get it, unfortunately. At some point, I just gotta let the world run for a while so I can grow this out. And that's kind of why I'm trying to get this started in this episode, even though I have lots of other things to work on. I want to get stuff growing so we can be closer to being ready. Because it's going to be a few episodes, I think, before we take on another boss. Let's get that chain knife, please. Hopefully not super long, but I don't think we're going to be on a little boss rush for a minute now. We had our action last episode, now we got to catch up the building. Ideally, though, I was thinking, if the game works how I suspect it will, and hard mode is going to be kind of like a repeat of pre-hard mode, if I build good farms, early hard mode probably will be a very short time. Oh, we got the compass. Oh, finally, I've been wanting this sucker to drop for so long. Oh, okay, we're going to go back to the base because my inventory's full, but oh, we can finally make the GPS the second I get the Tinker Table, which isn't that far away anymore, I hope. Okay, let's quick stack to nearby chest. That should get rid of most items. The demonic bone pickaxe can go to this guy, because I already have a bunch. We're going to put my plat helmet back on for the time being. Gold worm can go in fishing gear, which has bait. Plants for this. We can get rid of the stupid ruler. I'm sure it's annoying the hell out of you as much as it's starting to annoy me. Let's check who's selling anything. Howard, anything unique? No. Demolitionist, you. Ooh. Freeze bomb. A small explosion that'll freeze water. Oh, give me a bunch of these. I think we have our ice biome unlocked. That's how we get the snow biome, isn't it? Okay. I figured the biomes like that would unlock sooner than later, and yep, there we go. We don't have anybody else that sells stuff here. Okay, we gotta keep those babies handy. So I guess in one of the next episodes, we could go build a big ice tank. Given it's made out of ice, which means it's very subjected to getting hollowed or crimsoned, I better build the ice biome way out on the edge of the map. No chances that that thing is allowed to get hit by a hard mode V. What I want to do now, though, is to end off the episode. We're going to fight the goblins. That'll be the last hurrah of the episode. Should I make the... Should I make the houses safer? Probably, right? Oh, here they come. Hello, goblins. This could be interesting. I remember the goblins being quite difficult in Master Mode, so let's see how this goes for us. In the Master Mode multiplayer series, given with 3 people, the number of goblins is way up. But we had I think there was an absolute massacre of deaths during the first 1 or 2 goblin armies we had. And in that series, the goblin army just kept showing back up constantly. Oh. Yep, this isn't close enough to spawn for him. Damn it. I don't like that. I want to fight him on the arena. Okay, guys, well, let's do it this way. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight. Spiky balls. Might need those spiky balls to help further kill the goblins. This can go fast for us, so I'd appreciate it. I just want to get the goblins knocked out of the way, though. Have them done with, so we can get the Tinker, I can get the workshop, and we just don't have to deal with talking about the goblin army anymore in this playthrough. Until they surprise spawn later and are a pain. But you know what I mean. I want them out of the way with. I at least feel like we're making some more progress, too. No, you guys have a lot of health. Sorcerers, I don't like you at all. Okay, at least the combination of the Whip and Abigail is pretty good. That does decent DPS. Okay, let's fight some of these guys. Ow! The archers hurt. I mean, get down on their level, though. This helps a little bit. Yeah, we're doing 150 DPS right now. That's helpful. Ow. Oh, this... Nurse. Good luck, nurse. That's all I can say, nurse, is good luck. Ow. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Thank you. I can. Oh, that archer is a problem. I don't use the dash into enemies enough to take them out. That's a nice boost. Ow. Ow, ow, they got separated. That's not a good thing. We're doing okay so far, though. We're low on health, which isn't great, but we are holding up decent. I think we're getting to the edge of where they can spawn, though, which means we can kind of thin the herd a little bit and give ourselves a second to regenerate. Which is going to be beneficial. And we're about to cross 50%. There we go. Halfway done. Let's get rid of these stupid archers. Oh, I hate the archers so much. No, there's more spawning. We got close enough. Oh no. This might be the end. I'm just gonna try to make my way back to the arena. Okay, I want to get to the honey quick. Between the Band of Regen, the Heart Lantern, and now honey, our life should go up pretty fast for a little bit. And that's what we want. We want to get boosted back up so we can be strong enough to actually kill the second half of the army without dying 10 times. Ow. You guys climb platforms very easily. I kind of forget that. I would rather you didn't do that. But we're getting more health out of the deal, so I'm not going to complain too much. My honey is out, though. I gotta go refresh that. Yeah, I wish the arena was slightly closer to spawn. That's annoying that it's out of range of the invasion. I might, for the future, I maybe should put an NPC house attached to the arena somewhere that I can use that to bait events like the goblins or eventually the pirates over there. I don't think we're going to be doing the Frost Legion in this playthrough, probably. The series is going to have to go on for a very long time if we take on the Frost Legion, or it's because I decided to do that. Or I guess we could do the Frost Moon and then fight it late. I don't know. Not going to be a whole lot of reason to do so in Skyblock. This isn't exactly a completionist kind of run. This is a beat Moonlord and maybe get a few cool endgame items type of run. And it just might take us a little while to get there. Do I seriously not have a campfire on the main island? Okay. Let's have that. Do I have spiky balls handy? I do. Do they go through platforms? No, they don't. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you guys with your own drops. How do you feel about that? Huh? How do you feel about that? Get absolutely slaughtered. I tell you, the best thing for spiky balls literally is just the goblin army. Otherwise, I never use these things. But when the goblins are dropping a bunch of them, they're very, very handy to just take care of the goblins. And they keep dropping more, so why not use them? Yeah. Ow. I hate archers. Die. All of you. Get massacred, please. Oh, they're missing. Okay. Get some more. Oh, I got a few more. Ouch. Almost done, guys. Almost there. 97%. Then we just had to clear the stranglers. Yep, okay. Now let's kill the remainders, and then we are free from the goblins. Which is great news for our sake. Oh, perfect. The goblin army is gone. It is defeated. It is no more. And this should make getting the goblin tinker pretty quick, I would assume. He should spawn relatively soon if I go down to the cavern farm. We'll sit down there for a minute while we kind of recap the episode. Because if we could get that to end the episode, boy, would that be nice. Oh, I almost hit that platform. The threat of fall damage is annoying. I will appreciate when we can... Oh my god, he's just waiting for us. Hi, buddy. Okay. Well, that's helpful. The tool belt actually might come in handy with all of our farm building. Also, I didn't have my shackle on. That was stupid of me. But, okay. Well, we need the Tinker's Workshop. That's the most important thing. And we'll buy rocket boots from you. Might not need it till later, but at least we have it now. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Goblin, for your service. Oh, and this guy just spawned. Could you please be so kind as to sell the egglet right now? No, you're just selling the radar, which I already have. Well, I would consider this episode very successful. We got a lot done. We have a new jungle spreading, and ooh, looks like it's grown pretty good on the map already. We have the Crimson that is spreading very well. We defeated the goblins. We now have the Tinker's Workshop. I feel like this should be closer to the midpoint. Solidifier, get moved. This is, in fact, it's gonna go even closer than the sawmill. I want it to be as close to the main crafting area as I can. We are gonna run out of space for crafting stations very soon, though, which is a unfortunate thing. Let's see. This is armored. We are gonna give up 3 defense here. But maybe the GPS can have a nice reforge on it. Let's see. Brisk. No. Well, at least it's another data item. Any of these have defense on them? Any of you? No. That's unfortunate. We could use more defensive items. But anyway, at least we got our first thing combined. I don't think, or are any of these combinable? Do I have enough to make literally anything else? I don't think so. Let me talk to the guy, though. The new crafting screen is a little bit overwhelming at first when you're not sure how you're looking through everything. Radar. That requires the tally counter. Okay, lifeform analyzer. So we need the tally counter for that, which we don't have. DPS meter. Helmetech. Oh, I just didn't have the stopwatch there. Okay, we can do this. So actually, if we decide to go fishing at some point, we could have ourselves the cell phone pretty early on. Because we are only... We need the tally counter and the 3 fishing items, and we have the cell phone. That's not too bad. Alright. Are there any other accessories we could put on to help us out? Anything. With royal gel is not very useful to us. At this moment in time, it doesn't look like it. We'll have to just wear something in place and hope we get better items eventually. So yeah, that is going to be a cap on this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next time, we'll do some more farm building somewhere in the map. I'm not sure what yet. We're going to do more grinding, though. Probably the goal will be jungle gear and strengthening our jungle loadout, and then the following episode, depending how things go, and maybe also we might build some more houses and start on the snow biome. Sooner than later, though. Brain. I would like to do the jungle first, though. I'd like to get a little more jungle gear, and then we will take on the Crimson and see how that goes for us. So anyways, on that note, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Skyblock very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye. Wait, I could have just put on the rocket boots, couldn't I?